Hello Schoola students, how are you today? This is Miss أشرقت دياب. النهاردة إن شاء الله هنكمل مع بعض unit Where do you live? Listen for my town. قبل ما نتكلم عن our lesson please ما تنسوش تعملوا لايك وشير للفيديو وسبسكرايب لقناة سكوله عشان تقدروا تشوفوا كل الحلقات. كمان ما تنسوش تعملوا جوين لجروب الفيسبوك رابعة ابتدائي عربي ولغات مع الاسكوله علشان تقدروا تحلوا الأسئلة اليومية اللي بتنزل على كل درس. كمان تقدروا تتابعوا أخبار جريد 4 وكمان لو عندكم أي استفسار تقدروا تبعتوه على البيج وهنرد عليكم إن شاء الله. تعالوا بقى نشوف احنا النهاردة هنتكلم عن ايه. النهاردة احنا هنركز على 2 cities, okay? بلدين. The first one is Hurghada. So, have you ever been to Hurghada before? حد يعرف Hurghada? Hurghada is in the east of Egypt on the Red Sea, okay? طيب ايه كمان ممكن نعرفه النهاردة about Hurghada? That about 190,000 people live in Hurghada. We also going to know about some interesting places in Hurghada. يعني if we are going to go to Hurghada, where should we go? There is the Sahara Desert, there is Sahl Hashish, there is a beach, and also there are some interesting and beautiful bazaars. Okay? So this is about Hurghada, which is in Egypt. طيب, the second city we are going to talk about is Brighton. And where is Brighton? It's in the south of England. Okay? And about 200,000 people live in Brighton. طيب, if we are going to go to Brighton إن شاء الله يعني, so where should we go? إيه هي ال interesting places اللي ممكن نروحها in Brighton? There are some stores, some restaurants, okay? There is also a beach. And there is something called Brighton Pier, and there is a very unusual house which is called the upside down house, and it's great fun. Okay? So, خليكم معايا علشان نقرأ الكلام ده كله مع بعض in details ونقدر نجاوب على ال exercises. Let's go. Let's start talking about Hurghada. Have you ever been to Hurghada before? حد فيكم راح الغردقة قبل كده؟ طيب, if you don't, what do you know about Hurghada? Let's read to find out. Read Mariam's article about Hurghada and complete the table. احنا هنقرأ دلوقتي article مريم كاتباه عن Hurghada وبعد كده هنروح نكمل table أو جدول في معلومات about Hurghada. Let's read. Hurghada, my town. Hi, I'm Mariam. I live in a city called Hurghada. It's in the east of Egypt on the Red Sea. يبقى this is where Hurghada is. يبقى where is Hurghada? It's in the east of Egypt on the Red Sea. لو بصينا هنا on this map على الخريطة this is the east of Egypt يعني شرق مصر so the east of Egypt here we have Hurghada on the Red Sea. This is the Red Sea اللي هو البحر الأحمر. Great. And Hurghada is on the Red Sea تقع على البحر الأحمر. Excellent. Let's continue. It's a big city and about 190,000 people live here. طبعا Hurghada is a big city. مدينة كبيرة. And how many people live there? About 190,000 people live in Hurghada. Well, let's continue. In Hurghada, there is a beach and there are lots of interesting things to do. Of course, we know what's the meaning of beach, like this. This is a beach, طبعا اللي بيروح Hurghada, of course, he's going to Hurghada to go to the beach. Excellent. And swim in the sea. Very good. خلوا بالكم بقى من حاجة مهمة. احنا هنا قلنا there is a beach, right? There is a beach and there are lots of interesting things to do. حاجات كتيرة شيقة ممكن تعملها in Hurghada. There is و there are ده أنا بستخدمها لما أكون بوصف حاجة موجودة في مكان. طبعا there is لو أنا هتكلم عن حاجة مفرد زي مثلا there is a beach، أنا بتكلم عن one beach، يبقى there is a beach اللي هي أصلا كانت there is. أوكي؟ بس الشورت فورم بتاعها there is. لما أكون بتكلم عن singular أو حاجة مفرد like there is a beach. And there are, of course, if I'm talking about plural حاجة جمع excellent زي there are lots of interesting things. أنا هنا بتكلم عن حاجات كتير يبقى there are معناها يوجد. Great. أوكي. فممكن نستخدمها مثلا واحنا بنكتب paragraph واحنا بنكتب جملة. أوكي. نستخدم there is و there are بمعنى يوجد في المكان ده إيه. Great. Let's continue. There is the Sahara Desert where lots of tourists go on safaris. واحدة. احنا دلوقتي قلنا أول حاجة إن Hurghada has a beach or there is a beach in Hurghada. Great. الحاجة التانية there is the Sahara Desert. Sahara Desert لو فاكرين احنا ذكرناها قبل كده لما كنا بنتكلم عن real gazelles, right? حلو جدا. If you look at this picture you can find the Sahara Desert. Okay? هي الصحراء الكبرى. Great. يبقى the Sahara Desert is in Hurghada where lots of tourists go on safaris. لو بصينا هنا كده we can see tourists, okay, go on safaris. Do you know what's the meaning of safari? Yes, like this picture. Tourists, okay, اللي هم السياح. تمام؟ أي حد بيكون في بلد غير بلده بنسميه tourist، سائح، لأنه بيكون رايح يتفسح. Great. يبقى tourists go on safaris يعني زي ما احنا شايفين كده in this picture. طبيعي الناس هتروح الصحراء ليه؟ to go on a safari. Very good. We have سهل حشيش in the south of Hurghada. Yes. في مكان كده حلو جدا in Hurghada is called سهل حشيش. Okay? طيب سهل حشيش ده موجود in the south of Hurghada يعني في جنوب الغردقة مش في جنوب مصر. Okay? In the south of Hurghada not the south of Egypt. Great. طيب what about سهل حشيش؟ يعني إيه المكان ده؟ It has some beautiful houses and interesting bazaars. It has beautiful houses and interesting bazaars. So في ناس عايشة هناك عادي في سهل حشيش. There are houses. جميل. And bazaars like markets. bazaar ده بيكون سوق بيتباع فيه الانتيكس. اوكي؟ أو الحاجات اللي هي السياح بيحبوا يشتروها. بتكون زي حاجات مرتبطة ليها علاقة بمصر يعني بتبقى زي هدايا تذكارية وبتفكرهم بمصر أو برحلتهم لمصر. تمام؟ زي الأهرامات وأبو الهول والحاجات الفرعونية والأكسسوارز والحاجات دي كلها. So we can find all of this stuff in bazaars. Okay? Well, so this is all about Hurghada. طبعا if you've been to Hurghada before فأنت أكيد شفت الحاجات دي أو تعرف عنها. تمام؟ طيب حلو جدا. يبقى احنا كده دلوقتي عرفنا إنه there is a beach in Hurghada. عرفنا إن there is Sahara Desert where people or tourists can go on safaris there. There is also سهل حشيش which has beautiful houses and interesting bazaars. Okay? خلاص؟ خلينا فاكرين المعلومات دي كويس so that we can answer this question and complete this table. In this table we have here city. City is Hurghada. Great. And then we have some questions we need to answer them. First one, where is it? Where is Hurghada? Do you remember? Great. So it's in the east of Egypt, on the Red Sea. It's in the east of Egypt, on the Red Sea, as we said. Like, how many people live there? Do you remember how many people live there? Excellent. About 190,000 people live there. Okay? What are the interesting things in Hurghada? إيه هي الحاجات الشيقة اللي أنت ممكن تلاقيها in Hurghada? فاكرين؟ برافو. Okay, let's see. Sahara Desert, سهل حشيش, beach, and bazaars. Okay? يبقى these are the information about Hurghada that Mariam mentioned in her article. Is it clear? حلو جدا. طيب, let's do this exercise together. Choose and write. We have here Sahara Desert, Hurghada, Sahl Hashish, and bazaars. We need to read these sentences, okay, and match them with the correct word. Let's read number 1. It's in the south of Hurghada. It's in the south of Hurghada. So, what's this? Very good. It's Sahl Hashish. Excellent. Sahl Hashish is in the south of Hurghada. Number 2. Tourists go there on safaris. So, where can tourists go on safaris? Very good. In Sahara Desert. Yes. So, this is the answer in the Sahara Desert. Great. Number 3. It's in the east of Egypt on the Red Sea. Yeah, in the east of Egypt. So, what's this? Very good. It's Hurghada. Excellent. Okay? Good job. Well, now let's move to a new city which is called Brighton. Okay? We are going to talk about Brighton. Do you know what is Brighton? حد سمع عنها قبل كده? Do you know what is Brighton? Let's read to find out. Read Alex's article about Brighton and complete the table. زي ما عملنا مع Mariam's article about Hurghada, we are going to do the same with Alex's article about Brighton. Brighton, my town. Hi, I'm Alex. This boy, his name is Alex. I live in a city called Brighton. Okay, and it's called Brighton. GH silent. Great. It's in the south of England. يبقى where is Brighton? In the south of England. يعني في جنوب إنجلترا. Okay? Very good. It's a small city. It's a small, not big. And about 200,000 people live here. يبقى how many people live in Brighton? About 200,000 people. Okay? In Brighton, there is a beach. Yes, like Hurghada. So in Brighton, there is a beach and there are lots of cool stores and restaurants. Okay? يبقى أول حاجة, in Brighton, we have a beach. Okay? And we also have stores and restaurants. Okay? طبعا stores يعني shops. محلات. Okay? And restaurants. We can go to the restaurant to eat. Very good. يبقى تاني هنا لو لاحظتوا نفس الكلام بالظبط ان احنا استخدمنا there is واستخدمنا there are. لما نكون هنتكلم عن مكان ونتكلم عن الحاجات الموجودة فيه بنستخدم there is و there are. There is للمفرد و there are للجمع. Very good. طيب يبقى احنا لحد دلوقتي عرفنا انه in Brighton there is a beach and there are stores and restaurants. Okay? تعالوا نكمل. Lots of tourists come to my town to go to the beach. يبقى tourists in Brighton go, okay, or tourists go to Brighton, okay, to go to the beach. Okay? احنا كان عندنا in Hurghada tourists go to the Sahara Desert to go on safaris. But here in Brighton, tourists come to Brighton to go to the beach. Very good. We also have Brighton Pier. Brighton Pier, like this in this picture. Okay? This is Brighton Pier. There are many games and rides for children here. Okay? So in Brighton, there are many games. There are games and rides. اللي هي ألعاب الملاهي. Okay? For children. Okay? زي ما احنا شايفين كده هنا. Well, we also have a very unusual house. Unusual house يعني it's not usual. It's not ordinary. بيت شكله مش عادي خالص. طيب إيه هو البيت ده؟ So we have a very unusual house in Brighton. The upside down house. The upside down house. Look at this picture. This is the upside down house. Yes, زي ما احنا شايفين كده. البيت مقلوب. Okay? So this is what we call the upside down house. ده اسمه. Okay? This is very unusual طبعا لأن شكله مش عادي. And it's a great fun. يعني ممتع جدا إن أنت تروح هناك of course. Okay? يبقى these are the interesting places that you can go in Brighton. Well, يبقى to sum up, يبقى احنا Brighton is in the south of England, okay? About 200,000 people live there. There is a beach and there are stores and restaurants. There is also Brighton Byre, this one, okay? Which children can go or where children can go on rides and play games, okay? We also have an unusual house, which is the upside down house. Okay? يبقى this is about Brighton in England. We are cool? Great. Let's now complete the table. So the city is Brighton. Where is it? Remember? Where is Brighton? In England. Okay, but to be more specific, it's in the south of England. It's in the south of England. Like, how many people live there? Great. About 200,000 people live in Brighton. What are the interesting things in Brighton? Remember? Yes, great. Let's see. Stores, restaurants, beach, Brighton Pier, the upside down house. Okay? Very good. واحنا بنكتب upside down house please لازم تكون كلها in capital letters لأن ده اسم المكان. اوكي؟ زي كده ما بنكتب برضو Brighton Pier لأن ده اسم المكان. فنخلي بالنا في سؤال البانكتويشن إن احنا بنكتبهم in capital letters. اوكي؟ حلو جدا. طيب. Let's do this exercise together about Brighton. So Brighton is a big city in England. True or false? Is it big city? No, false. It's a small city. Like number 2, there is a beach in Brighton. Of course, yes, true. Tourists go there. Now, number 3, about 190,000 people live in Brighton. No, this is Hurghada. About 190,000 people live in Hurghada. But in Brighton, it's 200,000 people. Very good. Number 4, the upside down house is a very unusual house. بيت غير عادي. Right? Yes, of course, it's true. يبقى the upside down is unusual. Okay? Great. Now let's move to the next part. And it's very important. فنركز كويس قوي 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 قوي. Read the following dialogue and complete with these words. Okay? احنا عندنا dialogue يعني حوار ما بين اتنين ما بين هانا and جودي. دايما الديالوج بيكون عبارة عن سؤال وجواب. حد بيسأل والشخص التاني بيجاوب. Great. احنا دلوقتي عندنا dialogue في missing words واحنا عايزين نكملها من الكلمات دي. Where, what, who, does. Okay? طيب. دي كلها بنسميها question words اللي هي كلمات الاستفهام. حلو. Where, we use where to ask about place. نسأل عن المكان. What, to ask about things. أشياء. Who, to ask about people. أشخاص. And does, بتيجي بمعنى هل. أوكي؟ حلو جدا. لازم أبقى عارفة معنى كل واحدة فيهم ولازم كمان أبقى عارفة بستخدمهم إمتى. طيب. تعالوا كده نقرأ ونصيحة يعني. واحنا بنحل اي ديالوج فيه كلمات ناقصه ما ينفعش ان انا اول ما اشوف كده اروح احل على طول. لا، لازم اقرا الديالوج كله الاول قبل ما احله. تمام؟ تعالوا كده نشوف. هانا space live in Hurghada. Judy, my uncle. Hannah, is Hurghada? Judy, it's on the Red Sea. Hannah, he like living in Hurghada? Judy, yes he does. Hannah, is interesting about Hurghada? Judy, there is a beach, Sahara Desert, and سهل حشيش. اوكي؟ كده احنا قرينا الديالوج كله. نبدأ بقى نقرا مرة كمان عشان نحل. تمام؟ طيب. Hannah live in Hurghada. Judy said my uncle. أبدأ أفكر. طبعا أنا عشان أعرف أداة الاستفهام المناسبة لازم أقرأ الإجابة الأول، الإجابة اللي تحتها. طيب الإجابة هنا إيه؟ my uncle. طب هو my uncle ده مكان ولا شخص ولا شيء ولا إيه بالظبط؟ برافو عليكم، it's a person، شخص. حلو جدا. يبقى مادام هو شخص يبقى أنا المفروض كنت أسأل بإيه؟ برافو، بهو. excellent. يبقى who live in Hurghada؟ my uncle. أوكي؟ يبقى أول حاجة who. تمام كده؟ ليه استخدمنا who؟ علشان the answer is a person، لأن أنا هنا بسأل عن person، شخص. طيب نشوف اللي بعده. Is Hurghada؟ It's on the Red Sea. It's on the Red Sea. On. أوكي؟ يبقى this is a place. وما دام أنا بسأل على مكان يبقى أنا هسأل بإيه يا شطار؟ برافو، يبقى أنا هسأل بwhere. excellent. يبقى where is Hurghada؟ Where is Hurghada؟ It's on the Red Sea. اللي بعده. He liked living in Hurghada? She said yes he does. I think it's easy. قلت لها yes he does. من الإجابة هنا فيها does، يبقى أنا السؤال لازم يكون فيه إيه؟ does. برافو. يبقى does he like living in Hurghada؟ لا yes he does. طبعا آخر حاجة is interesting about Hurghada. there is a beach, Sahara Desert and سهل حشيش. Here I'm talking about things. بسأل عن أشياء. يبقى of course I'm gonna ask with what. So what's interesting about Hurghada? Beach, Sahara Desert and سهل حشيش. Is it easy? Okay. يبقى أنا دايما وأنا بحل سؤال الديالوج لازم أقرأ الديالوج كله عشان أعرف بيتكلم عن إيه، وبعدين أقرأ مرة تانية عشان أبدأ أحل. تمام؟ تمام. طبعا أدوات الاستفهام اللي هي question words لازم نكون عارفين معانيها كويس وكل واحدة بنستخدمها ليه. يعني مثلا where I use it to ask about a place, when to ask about time, who to ask about people, what to ask about things and so on. Okay? Well, now let's focus on the vocabulary part. Okay? وأهم الكلمات اللي احنا ذكرناها في الدرس النهاردة. Please listen and repeat after me. City. City. Okay? هو by the way احنا ممكن نقولها city عادي، بس هي ال T جاية between two vowels عشان كده بنقولها city. City. Okay? Town. Town. What's the difference between city and town? City يعني big city, but town is small. يعني town is smaller than a city. Okay? Red Sea. Red Sea. Okay? Red Sea لما نكتبها نخلي بالنا إن ال R capital وال S capital لأن ده اسم مكان وهي بتاخد قبلها the، يعني بقول the Red Sea. Okay? The next. Beach. Beach. Okay? طبعا في فرق ما بين beach و peach. Okay? Peach is kind of fruit يعني خوخ، لكن beach اللي هو الشاطئ. Very good. طيب let's continue. Tourist. Tourist. قلنا tourist اللي هو الشخص اللي بيروح بلد مش بلده عشان يتفسح بنقول عليه tourist. Okay? Safari. Safari. طبعا احنا قلنا سفاري هما الناس اللي بيروحوا الصحراء بيركبوا بيتش باجي وبيلفوا كده حاجة حوالين دماغهم. اوكي؟ وبيركبوا البيتش باجي بقى وبيعيشوا مغامرة سفاري in the desert. اوكي؟ اكيد معظمكم جرب حاجة زي كده. let's continue. Bazaar. Bazaar. طبعا احنا قلنا bazaar it's like market زي سوق كده بس بيبيعوا فيه antiques أو souvenirs اللي هي الهدايا التذكارية اللي الناس بتشتريها عشان تفكرها بالمكان اللي هي زارته. okay? Store. Store. Store قلنا يعني shop محل. okay? Restaurant. Restaurant. Restaurant is a place that we can go to eat. okay? Restaurant مطعم. very good. Okay, يبقى these are the most important vocabulary that we have in this lesson. Okay? Let's continue. Directions. الاتجاهات. Okay? This is north. north. Okay, th نطق so it's north. South, south. East, east. West, west. Again, north, south, east, west. Okay, يبقى these are the directions عشان نبقى فاهمين واحنا بنقول مثلا in the east of Egypt, like Hurghada is in the east of Egypt, or Brighton is in the south of England. Okay, فلازم نبقى فاهمين الاتجاهات دي كويس. طيب, let's continue. The verbs. Okay. طيب, what about the verbs؟ طبعا احنا متعودين ومتفقين ان الverbs بتتقسم ل regular verbs و irregular verbs. Irregular verbs هي الverbs اللي بيكون اخرها d or ed or ed. طيب, let's see like what? Call will be cold. Cold. We add ed. Very good. Live. Lived. We add d because it ends in e. Very good. Call هنا, call على فكرة ليها كذا معنى. يا إما بتيجي بمعنى يتصل, تمام, يتصل بالتليفون, أو ممكن تيجي بمعنى يدعى أو يسمى. يعني مثلا لما أقول I live in a city called Port Said, معناها أن أنا أعيش في بلد تسمى بورت سعيد. أو لما أقول he is called Mr. أحمد, يعني هو يدعى أو يسمى Mr. أحمد. أوكي؟ حلو جدا. These are the regular verbs. طيب, what about irregular verbs؟ طبعا متفقين برضو إن irregular verbs لازم تتحفظ زي ما هي. For example, do, did. Do, did. Go, went. Go, went. Have or has, had. Have or has, had. Have و has طبعا ده present. Okay. Have بتيجي مع I و we و they و you, أما has بتيجي مع he و she و it. Okay. والاتنين الباست بتاعهم had. Come, came. Come, came. Okay? Okay. طيب. Now we are going to talk about adjectives. وإيه هي أهم adjectives اللي جت عندنا في درس النهاردة؟ big, big. Small, small. Interesting, interesting. Okay? Interesting معناها حاجة شيقة, حاجة مهمة. اوكي, حسب طبعا ما بتيجي حسب موقعها في الجملة وحسب مكانها في الجملة. تمام. beautiful, beautiful. unusual, unusual. unusual يعني حاجة غير عادية. اوكي, we said that before. great, great. Okay, but these are the most important adjectives we have in our lesson today. Well, now I have like an activity for you. Okay. عايزاكم تكتبوا, ممكن تردوا عليا في الكومنتس. Okay. I want you to talk about your city. تتكلم عن البلد بتاعتك. زي ما احنا كده شفنا مريم's article about Hurghada and Alex's article about Brighton. Okay. فدي أهم المعلومات اللي أنت هتكتبها. First, city. What's the name of your city? Okay. كايرو, جيزة, بورت سعيد, دمياطة, whatever. Where is it? هتقولي where is it? مكانها فين بالظبط. Okay. And how many people live there? كم واحد عايش in your city? And what's interesting about your city? إيه هي الحاجات interesting أو الشيقة about your city؟ الأماكن يعني اللي فيها. أوكي؟ فكل واحد كده ممكن يكتب لي في الكومنتس, تمام, about your city. نذكر المعلومات دي. طب احنا هنجيب المعلومات دي منين؟ يعني you can search online. Okay? And that's all. Okay? I guess it will be interesting. تبقى حاجة كمان لذيذة ان انتوا تعرفوا معلومات أكتر about your city. Okay? Okay, so that's all for today. يبقى احنا النهارده اتكلمنا about Hurghada, اتكلمنا about Brighton, خدنا vocab, خدنا verbs, أخدنا adjectives, وما تنسوش تكتبوا لي في الكومنتس about your city. Okay? Thank you guys. See you next time. Goodbye.